HEROSTOCK Nation?
HEROSTOCK, August 15th at Country Drive Golf Course in Ashland. Featuring Blackhawk, the Traynr Band, Briella Steiner and the Wicked Ones, Shelby K and the High Class Hillbillies, and more. This is a day dedicated to community and honoring heroes. Free entry for military, veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. Bring your friends and lawn chairs. See more than 75 vendors and enjoy the music. Tickets and info at HEROSTOCK.org.
Calling all beard lovers, enter the Big Beautiful Badass Beard Battle. It is presented by Doc Goodbeard. Support HEROSTOCK 2026 this August. Join us in Ashland.
Hey everyone, it's Tom Lamog, the Roundtable where heroes talk. Joining us are two artists whose careers are at different stages, both who share the same passion for connecting with audiences through their songs. First, our guest, Tony Traynor of the Traynr Band. He's the front man for the band. Tony's a seasoned performer. He's a songwriter and an entertainer who spent years performing throughout the Midwest. We had him on the program last year. He's becoming a familiar face with HEROSTOCK. This is his second year back at the main stage at HEROSTOCK. Tony, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you doing?
It's good to have you back, man. I know you've been a busy guy. We're going to get into that in just a minute here. But it's good to see you. Back. All right. And joining Tony is Shelby K. Shelby is a rising singer-songwriter whose sound blends country with Americana, bluegrass, southern rock, blues, and gospel influences. Her music is built around honest storytelling and authentic performances. Whether she's playing an intimate acoustic set or fronting a full band, it's a style that quickly is earning her a loyal following and making her one of the exciting new artists appearing on the main stage at HEROSTOCK. Shelby, welcome to the program.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me, Tom. Glad to be here.
Yeah, for sure.
Round of applause. Thanks, Tony.
Yep. It's good to see you. Now, both of you are performers, but you've taken different paths in terms of your musical journey. I'm hoping we can talk a little bit about that. But Tony, let's go ahead and start with you. Why don't you give yourself just a quick introduction to HEROSTOCK Nation?
So, hello everybody. I'm Tony Traynor. The Traynr Band. We've been doing this for going on about 9 years, 8-9 years. Last year was our first year at HEROSTOCK, and we can't wait to come back and play with Blackhawk. We mix kind of like rock and roll, southern rock, modern country. We're kind of everything. I kind of revamped the band about 2 years ago, and we haven't stopped since then. So we are playing, I think, like 10 shows in the 3 weeks before HEROSTOCK. So we're going to be primed and ready to go for HEROSTOCK. I'll tell you that.
Now I went back to our interview from last year, right before you took the HEROSTOCK 25 stage. And you had shared with us some of the big name bands that you've played with before. So playing with Blackhawk, this is going to be a slam dunk for you. But maybe you can kind of, who have you played with in the past that were?
Off the top of my head, we've opened for Scotty McCreery. I've opened for Eli Young Band a couple times. Chase Beckham, Craig Morgan. Last year at Country Drive, we got to play the same day as Tree Oak Revival, which was awesome. And then the first year of Country Drive Live, we got to open for Eli Young Band the one time. There's a lot. I'll be honest, I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. But it's awesome. We're very lucky. We have an in with a couple of places. Not an in, I guess. We just, we always ask, hey, if you ever need an opener, just let us know, because, it's nice to do. You get to make some connections and have fun doing it. And so, we're always open to doing that type of thing. And So yeah, we've got to do a lot, and off the top of my head, that's what I can remember as of right now.
Yeah. And you you were talking about lineup changes before we started the program itself. 9 years you've been doing this. Is a lineup change something that happens quite frequently with you? I know that there are bands that typically go through that process, but how about the Traynr Band?
It was something that I knew was coming because my old guitar player Trevor and my old drummer Mike were both having kids, and Trevor was having a second kid, and he was kind of like, it's going to be kind of hard for me to kind of travel and do as much as the shows as we have been. And Mike was also having a kid at the same time, and so and we all agreed on it. Why don't we just play a last show? You two step away at the same time, and we'll kind of come back and regroup. And I was lucky enough to, doing this a while, you get to know people, you get to, know other musicians and stuff. And so I got to asking a couple people to join the band, and it kind of was one of those things where it was like, maybe we'll just do this one. I threw a big birthday show in January in Omaha, and I was like, maybe we'll just do a big band show for that. And then after that show, everybody was just kind of like, do you guys want to keep doing this together? And so the six of us have been together for going on 2.5 years now. Yeah, it's been awesome. Being with this group that we have now, we text all the time. Like, I have 18 missed text messages from our group right now that we talk all the time. We message all the time. Every time we're around each other, we have a great time. And I think that is important because it shows on stage. We have fun. We jam with each other. We rock out. We have fun. Drink a beer too, and it's a good time. We like to have fun.
That's for sure. And Shelby, I want to bring you into the conversation here. I had asked Tony earlier. It's like, do you know Shelby? I know you guys are like in that same area of musicians.
Yeah.
You're right there in the Omaha area, but yeah. And the answer that I got from Tony was, not only do I know her, but we were writing songs together. The last, yesterday.
Yeah. I feel so blessed to know Tony. Like, Tony, one of the things that I love about you is like you don't gatekeep. He is a singer, a vocalist, a musician's musician. He wants everybody to do well. And being fairly new to the music scene, he's given me a lot of different things to do as far as like reaching out. And I don't know. It's really cool because I consider you a great friend, and not only what you've built with Traynr Band, but like the songs that you're producing and throwing out there. He's got a new one coming out tonight at midnight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, just an all around great guy. Feel very blessed to know Tony.
Ditto back at you, Shelby. Thank you.
Oh,
appreciate it.
I'm liking this. Oh gosh, Shelby, let me go back to you for just a moment here. I know that again, the musical journeys that both you, Tony, and you, Shelby, have taken are a bit different. And I went to your website. I want to say it's shelbykmusic.com. Am I close?
It is.
Yes. Oh, okay.
That is correct. Good job, Tom.
I wanted to, get to know you a little bit. And it wasn't, from what I read, it wasn't about the music at first. You had the choice between that and another passion.
Wow.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So I have always loved music from the time I was a little kid. I would be singing in the car, played a barrage of different instruments in middle school. Had to make the choice freshman year between music and agriculture, and so I went that route. I don't think that by not choosing music, it was a detriment, but it just was like a different trajectory. So went off to college. Actually had this thought that maybe I should try out for one of the singing contests. So there was a lot of singing contests at the time. Went home, told my mom, and she said, "You're not good enough for that." It was just like a flippant comment. She doesn't remember doing it, but I didn't sing for probably 12 years in front of people until 2020, COVID. I had a friend who he worked for a very large company in Omaha, and they do this sales presentation. They needed a lead vocalist. I was singing with him at church. I said, sure, I'll do it. Caught the bug. We started a 15-piece band. Ridiculous, so fun. But that's when I really started spending more time playing, singing, writing songs. I've had the opportunity to meet some really incredible musicians in Nashville and actually had the opportunity to go there and record some songs. And I feel like every year, the more I delve into music and just the industry itself, I meet incredible people. I feel so blessed. Like, honestly, the people that I get to surround myself with, not only locally, but like national acts, it's out of this world. Ian, who is my drummer and also Tony's drummer, he's like, my life is dope. I do dope stuff. So it's like I've kind of taken that mantra on. Um, yeah, and I'm loving every minute of it. It's so fun.
It's got to be fun, because when it becomes work, then it's like, oh, am I doing this for
Right.
the right reason?
Yeah.
You play multiple instruments. Is that what I read on your bio?
I do, but not very well. So I am a vocalist through and through. I have learned guitar just so I can play and sing more. I'm actually doing an acoustic gig tonight. But if you could see my music room, I have a piano behind me, mandolin, saxophone, banjo, flute, all the hand percussion stuff. I just love it all. I throw a harp in there every once in a while, pretend like I'm a good harmonica player. But vocally that is my top skill, so I should probably stay in my lane, honestly.
Wow. Do you have a favorite instrument aside from vocals?
Yeah, probably guitar, just because it does allow me to play more and um writing, then I can sing my own songs. We're actually going to debut a song at HEROSTOCK, a brand new one. It's never been recorded, never been played live, so I'm really excited about that. So,
Awesome.
yeah, I would say guitar. Yeah.
All right. And the two of you, now that I know that you have the same drummer, obviously your paths must cross more frequently than what I was led to believe, which is like, I don't even know if they know each other. Is that true? I mean, do you guys collaborate as well, not only songwriting wise, but also musically?
We have started to, yeah.
Yeah. I never really wrote with anybody. I always just wrote by myself. And then, Shelby reached out a while ago and was like, hey, would you ever be open to writing? And Shelby, I don't think you've ever really written with a lot of people, have you?
No.
Yeah. Wow. And so she was like, hey, do you want to go write? And my guitar player also plays guitar with Shelby every now and again. And I was like, hey, why don't us three just go out to where we practice at my parents' house at the barn. And I was like, why don't we just go out there and just see what happens, write some songs. And I had an idea and I was like, I think you'd be really good. You'd be a good person to write this song with, for this idea that I have. And she came in, and it's kind of cool because when you do write, I've never not written with people. I've written with a couple buddies, and it always just turns into us playing music for about 30 minutes. And then we sit there and talk and drink beer. That's usually what happens. And so,
and I don't drink, so he was sorely let down that day. He's like, no, you're not gonna have a beer? What the heck?
I didn't even drink. But so when you write with other people, you get an idea of how they write and how their creative process is. And so it's cool to see Shelby, how she does it, and it kind of gives you ideas of maybe this is how I should start doing stuff. Maybe I should, write ideas down and do this and do that. And so it's cool to sit down and write with her. And the song that we haven't finished it, but we will. But the song that we started writing it's pretty good. And I'm really excited to finish it and see where it goes.
You don't want to debut that at HEROSTOCK, do you? Is it too soon?
If it's done, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
We got to get working, bud.
I know.
You got a busy schedule.
I know. Yeah. I got a lot going on, so you have to catch me at a good time.
Well, let me talk with you about this song that you have written together. I'm curious. I mean, I usually ask songwriters, do you start with the music first? Do you start with the lyrics first? What about this song that you guys have been working together on? Who started it, and then who brought who in?
Well, I had an idea. It was funny because actually I came up with the idea. I was listening to something. I can't remember what it was, and somebody said something in this. I think it was a podcast or something, and they said this line, and I was like, man, that's kind of a good idea. And then I was like, I don't even know how I would start to, sometimes you get an idea. Like I've sat on songs for like 2 or 3 years before I've even fully finished, just because of it's not what I wanted. I've written the whole songs and then deleted them and just been like, I need to start over. That's not any idea of how this song should go. So when I came up with this idea, I'm not kidding you. I think I told you, Shelby, it was a couple weeks before you messaged me. And I was like, I'd really like to get like a female perspective kind of on this situation and, how that would sound. And then she texted me and was like, hey, let's write together sometime. I'm like, oh, perfect. Well, I have an idea. And so when we got there, it was, I'm like a fly by the seat of my pants. I am very organized, but when it comes to stuff that's like that, I'm like, all right, if it comes out, it comes out. Shelby sat down with a pen and paper and says, what's your idea? Where are we going with the song? I was like, all right, well, here we go. Let's do it. But it was awesome. But yeah, well, and that's the thing is, as somebody who I write all my songs on my own, I write the music and the lyrics and all that stuff, and I have an idea of how I want this song to go. It was awesome having her come in and saying, okay, so we built that song from how you probably should have, because me or her didn't really know. I had an idea, and then she was like, okay, well, how about this? How about this? How about this? And so it was nice when she came in and did that, because then it created an order of how the song should go and how it should, sound. And all right, well, let's do this first, and then let's bring this lyric back here, or, and like our writing styles, mine and Shelby's, are complete opposite of each other. Mm-hmm. Like I come up with a song title and I build it from a song title. And Shelby, I want you explain how you write a song, because I don't know anybody else that writes it like that, and it's awesome.
Oh, really? Gosh, that's so wild. I am an anomaly, I guess, a little crazy person. So the way that I do it, and this just works for me, in my phone, you have the notes app. And so if I hear an idea or a line, like I'm writing a song right now, and I got it from In the Heat of the Night. Do you guys remember that show?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Old school. Like, yeah, we don't have cable at my house. We don't have Wi-Fi either.
Right?
Yeah.
That one.
So,
okay. All right.
Yeah. So the line was, this guy comes home to his wife, and there's like tension, and she says something about, like, I thought we were going to talk about closure. And he said, yeah, that happens after the last call. And in my head, I was like, that is a great line for a song. So I pop that into my notes. And then a lot of times, like, I'll be thinking about a line and then a melody will kind of come in. And so then in my head, I'm like, okay, where do I want this song to go? What viewpoint am I writing this from? Like, am I the person who wants the closure but can't find it? Am I the friend who's trying to help the person get the closure? So, and then I have my lyrics, and then I record it through a voice memo, and then I think about it and listen to it, and then I record it again and then again until it's the finished product. But then I will say, like, every song that I've wrote, performed, those that I've recorded, like even the songs that I have recorded out there in the interwebs, they're different now that I play them live. I think songs that you write continue to evolve, like as you have more experiences and meet more people. And I don't know, Tony, maybe you can talk to that too, but like the songs that I released last year, we play them completely different live than they were recorded. And I like them better now because they've like had time to grow and mature.
Stretch out a little bit.
Yeah.
Grow into the lyrics and the music.
We do the same thing. Mm-hmm. We come up with a song, and then, I mean, the song that just came out, or is coming out, I should say, we've been playing that for like a year or a year and a half. I don't like to, like, this is just me personally, like, everybody has their thing. Me personally, I like to write a song. I bring it to the band. We come up with the idea. We do it on stage. We do this. We do that. We'll play it for months before we even record it, because I want to make sure that when we record it, we don't have a regret about, dang it, we should have done this while we're playing on stage. You know, if it's Luke or Michael playing a guitar solo and it sounds awesome, or somebody does something different on stage this show, and then the next show it's like, hey man, you should have done that again because that sounded way cooler. So I like to play it several times over several months, just to make sure that when we record it, it's how we want it. You know, and you always hear about these guys, oh, we wrote this song in the studio and then we recorded it that day or whatever. And that just blows my mind, because I'm like, I know if I write a song and I go to record it, I would, every time I would hear it or play it on stage, I'd be like, oh, we should have done that. So yeah, I'm the same way.
That's truly, this is sounding very organic. You know, it's not pre-canned, it's not staged or anything like that. It's like based on feel, and music can feel pretty good. Sometimes.
The other thing I will say, Tom, and I think Tony, you kind of alluded to this, is we're surrounded by incredible musicians in our bands. And so when you bring an idea to them, the way that you hear it might not necessarily be the same way that your drummer hears it or your guitar player hears it or feels it. And like, this is just how I live my life. Everyone has specific strengths, gifts, and talents that they were gifted by God that they need to use to bless the world. So my guitar player, that's a gift that he was given. I want him to give me his input because he has that skill that I don't. And so by bringing all of it together, it just makes that final product, that final song so much better. And then you're all a part of it. Like it's all of your song. It's not just the songwriters.
It is just like, I think Tony had said earlier, it was like, it's not so much about Tony Traynor, it's about the band. It's because all of you come together and you collaborate and give input. And that's what makes it so special, for sure. It goes beyond what one person can do. Right.
Yeah, I think that's how I think that's kind of, it shouldn't be the focus of one person. Yeah, it's my name on it, whatever, but also the 5 people behind me are the reason why we get these awesome shows. We get to open for people. We get to play these festivals. We get to do all this stuff. But it's not just because of me. It's because I have amazing musicians behind me. You know, like, it's a very big world, but it's such a small group of people in our area in Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, that everybody knows everybody when you're a musician. And it's a small, tight knit group. And so, you know, if you need help with something, you know, like Shelby said, her guitar player, like one of my guitar players couldn't make my show back in January. And so I asked him, and we're good friends. And, you know, Lucas Minor is Shelby's guitar player. And he's probably, if you ask any local musician who their favorite artist is, every single person says Lucas Minor. He's a phenomenal musician. He's probably the best musician in Nebraska.
Agreed.
But yeah, so it's like we all help each other out, you know. And so it's like Shelby said, I don't like to I obviously gatekeep some stuff, but what?
I like to. What are you talking about? You're supposed to tell me everything.
Worked out now.
Yeah, I like to help out. I like to help out other artists, you know, because when we were doing it, there wasn't a ton of people. You know, when we were starting out, there wasn't a ton of people that were willing to help you. It was all every man for himself, and you know, it was talking stuff behind people's back and everything. And so, you know, like I like to help out artists. I like to give them tips, and if people ask, I'll give them whatever input they need or they want, I guess is the best way to put it.
Well, good. Hey, you know, you were talking about this new song that is coming out tonight at midnight. Before we play it for everyone here, why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so this song, it's a song that a couple years ago I was driving through Texas, driving through Waco, and I was playing a couple shows down there, and I don't know why we were driving through, and the song title "Wasted in Waco" popped into my head. So I jotted it down on my phone, got home, kind of didn't really do much with it for the first couple months, and then I was like, I don't know what I want it to be about. Well, then I kind of started thinking about it, and so I kind of wanted it to be like one of those I guess think like Chris Ledoux meets like Luke Combs type of thing. You know, that old country western type feel with a slide guitar, and then also you have a little bit of that rock. So it's about like a cowboy who's in Texas rodeoing, and he goes to the bar and he meets a girl from Mexico, and she runs off with him, and they go do all the stuff that they, you know, rodeo and drinking and just having fun. And so that's kind of how I went with it, and the song came out exactly how I wanted it to sound. Shout out Michael Rogers, my guitar player, who produced it. And so yeah, it's funny, like my brother is my biggest fan, but he's also like one of my biggest critics, and he will tell me straight. And I told him, or I sent him this song, and every update that I would get, or, you know, mix that I would get back, I'd send it to him. And we were out at the cabin like a month or two ago, and he goes, "Listen, I love everything you've ever done musically, but this is your best work. I just want you to." I said, "Okay, thanks. I appreciate it, Zach."
Great feeling.
So yeah. So I was like, awesome. And so yeah, I'm so excited about this. And we shot a music video for it, which turned out awesome.
It's so good. It is so
Kyle
good.
Byers, yes. Thank you. Yeah, it's awesome. I am so excited for people to see it. And so make sure you go listen to it, download it, you know, watch the music video. It's awesome. Kyle Byers did a phenomenal job. So yeah.
Well, we happen to have a copy for right here. Let's roll the clip.
Heading south on 81, cause Belleville was too much fun. I checked the console, still got my gun, riding south to the sun. But you always think that, damn, I should have listened to my old man. But you used to sleeping on old horse blankets and semi-full duffel bags. But I'd rather be here than anywhere, stuck inside those old state lines. There's a Juarez girl at the end of the box, been catching this cowboy's old brown eyes. I asked her, how's the band? And she says, they're not bad, but I really want to dance. She takes my hand and says, let's bow law. Pulls me to the floor as I play the guitar. I said, is it hot in here or is it just me? She says, ooh, it's halfway go. Knowing morning's coming soon, I gotta be the shoes by noon. Now I'm wasted in Waco. Waking up with batting eyes and jet brakes making noise outside. It's a coffee to go, a trailer in tow, another town, a damned old rodeo. Maybe we'll just stay here in Waco, cause I'd rather be here than anywhere, stuck inside those old state lines. There's a Juarez girl at the end of the bar that's been catching this cowboy's old brown eyes. I asked her, how's the band? And she says, they're not bad, but I really want to dance. She takes my hand and says, let's battle on. Pulls me to the floor as I play the guitar. I said, is it hot in here or is it just me? She says, ooh, it's halfway go. Knowing morning's coming soon, I gotta beat the shoes by noon. Now I'm wasted in Waco. There's a dark-haired girl sleeping to my right, a kiss on my cheek. Go get him Vaquero, they pull the gate. Thank God for her in Waco. Maybe we'll just go back to Waco, cause I'd rather be here than anywhere, stuck inside those old state lines. There's a Juarez girl at the end
Tony, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that with us. And I hope you hear from a lot of people. It airs tonight. And today is what? Yes. The 30th of July. So if you're watching the show, go check it out for sure. Shelby, what have you got to share with us today?
Yeah, so the song I'm going to share today is called You Left Me. It's out there on all of the streaming platforms. And I wrote this song, so like Tony alluded to earlier, sometimes you sit on songs for like a year and a half. Sometimes songs, I feel like they download in like a half hour. This was one of those songs that I was hit by the lyric and the melody. I sat down and I wrote the whole song in literally a half hour. So at the time when I was working on this song, I was going through some brain therapy. It sounds a little scary, but what it helped me do is process a lot of emotion that I had never allowed myself to process growing up. And I will say, like, I had an incredible upbringing. My childhood was awesome. I didn't really ever have any traumatic experiences. But my personality, I found that I was very insecure in different areas. And so some comments would be said or things would happen, and I would just kind of like file them away. And so unpacking all of that, this song came out. And when I wrote it, it was partially my experience, but also I had a friend who was in the Marines, and he went over into Iraq, and he was one of those who were clearing cities. He came home and he said, the things that I had to do, the things that I had to see, now I'm having children of my own, like this is just not okay. And he was really struggling. And so I want to use this song to encourage people that if you are having any sort of ideation, depression, thoughts like maybe it'd be better if I wasn't here, that is of the enemy and that is not true. And please reach out to someone that's close to you. If you don't have someone close to you, reach out to a clergyman, reach out to me, find me on Facebook, whatever. Like I'm convinced that the world is better off with you in it.
I've been laying here all day thinking about what you said to me. Now I'm crying. Thought forever was our plan. Work together hand in hand. Now you've left me. Why, oh why did you say goodbye? 'Cause the best years of both our lives were supposed to be us never apart. And now it's just me. And now it's just me. Called my mama, she came right over, put her hands on both my shoulders, said, girl, this won't break you. I don't know why he said goodbye, but the best years of your life can still be ahead. Girl, never forget that God is by your side. God is by your side.
I drove away down the road. Never thought a story told would be a sad one. But it ain't fair for me to bring her down. This world, my thoughts spinning round. Just make the sadness stop. I hate that I have to say goodbye,
paper said self-inflicted wound. Now I'm lying in this room alone, and everybody's crying. Why, oh why did you say goodbye? 'Cause the best years of both our lives were supposed to be us never apart. And now
Shelby, thank you so much for sharing. I was wondering who you played that song for first and what their reaction was.
Mm. I played it for my husband first, and the first thing he said was, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yes, I am." And then I explained to him why I wrote this song and who it was for, and he's like, "Wow, that's really deep."
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I just hope that it helps people understand, like, if you are in that situation, if you're having those thoughts, a lot of people have been. Don't be afraid to reach out. Like, there used to be more of a stigma about it, but this world is better off with you in it. So please stick around.
Great message. All right. Hey, let's transition to something that I think you're both going to be familiar with, and that is the upcoming HEROSTOCK Music Festival and the Resource Fair itself. Obviously, you were chosen to be on the main stage, but let's talk a little bit about being a part of HEROSTOCK. And Tony, I'll start with you.
I mean, first off, I love Jason Steiner. He's become a good friend. We actually talk all the time. But honestly, when I was there last year, everybody was so friendly. I'm trying to find like the right word to say it, but I guess that what it comes down to is you're not only like having a good time, you're not only seeing live music, you're not only supporting like local businesses and local musicians, but you're also supporting veterans at the same time. So it's like this one big conglomerate thing that is, what you want when it comes to like a music festival, wrapped up into one is the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm. And this year, not only do we have Saturday afternoon and into the evening, but there's also the pre-show or the pre-party itself on Friday night, it's the first time that I've heard about medieval combat, which is good.
Same.
I've heard that that's been done at other venues there. And
are you coming, Tom? Or how are you going to get your sword here from California?
Oh, no. That's not. I will be flying out there. I'll be there on Thursday night for the entire weekend's festivities. But I will be observing for sure. I may be reporting. I may have my mobile microphone and all that stuff.
There you go.
With me. But yeah,
do a play-by-play.
That would be so good.
That'll be us. Both me and Matt will be sitting in the booth and then just kind of calling as it happens. But yeah, it's going to be I guess it's going to be over 2 days. And Tony, I remember that when I was first asked to really explain what HEROSTOCK is about, I just gave them my standard answer, which is basically, why don't you talk to Jason Steiner about it? He's got the best answer for you, which is basically you just got to show up. And so I can appreciate it being hard to describe and, coming up with the right words. But I remember, the music, you were a part of the performances. There were some great performances, yours included, being high energy.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I know that you were you were working through the set list itself and talking about how you blend the country sound with rock sound, your influences, and it really came through. It was great to see you, and it's going to be great to see you come back again this year, and this time with some new music, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So Shelby, let me ask you, what are you looking forward to? This is going to be your first HEROSTOCK, I believe, right? Is there something that you're looking forward to coming out to Ashland for HEROSTOCK 26?
Yeah, I think the main thing is just being part of the event and the fact that it's all about getting resources to the veterans that need it. So I always say when I'm on stage, the only reason that we get to be up here performing is because there are people who literally sacrifice. They enlist, they serve our communities. Some of them go off to war, some of them don't come back. Like, I am so grateful that there are people out there that do that. And so it's just an honor to be a part of this event and help spread the word of what HEROSTOCK is, what it does for people, and trying to get those resources to those individuals that need it. My band they're top notch. Like, literally, you could put any singer in front of them and they would bring the house down. So I just am so blessed to have them with me on stage. So we are the first band, Shelby K and the High Class Hillbillies. And it's going to be a fun show. It's a little bit of everything. Like you said, Americana, bluegrass, rock, country, those gospel hymns coming in. It's going to be a good time.
Nice. Well, I got to tell you, man, I'm looking forward to both of your bands. Do both of you have that outstanding invitation for the annual acoustic guitar jam featuring all of the bands and the musicians? Make sure, I'd love to have you be a part of that as well too, as we've done for the last 3 years we've had that. So anyway, I've got one set of questions for you before we call it a day. It's the lightning round, and I'm going to go ahead and ask each of you, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Tony, I'll start with you. Favorite venue you've ever played?
Oh,
tough question.
Man.
Lightning round, Tony, come on.
Sorry. I have two, if that's all right.
Go for it.
First one is we played a sold out show for almost like 2,000 people with Scotty McCreery at the Admiral Theater in Omaha, which was pretty cool.
How many people? Do you recall?
Like 1,700 or 1,800. I can't remember. That's something awesome. Like that. But yeah, it was sold. Yeah, it was packed. Man,
I know there's a story in there too. What do you see when you see 1,700 people before you? What's the first thing that comes to mind? That's what my question is.
I can't curse on here, so I'll just say.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, when they shut the lights off and we walked on stage, everybody started cheering, and literally the sound wave hit you in my chest, and I was like, oh man. And then I came out and dropped D, and I wasn't supposed to be, and I had to retune my guitar in front of.
Oh, you don't just like play the top 5 strings, just like avoid the D strings.
Yeah.
That's what I know. I've done that before too. Cool. All right. And the other one? Do you have another?
Just because this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, we played this street dance down in Erie, Kansas, a couple summers ago. It's the longest running town celebration in America, and it's called Old Soldiers and Sailors Days. And it's back when in 1865-ish, when all the soldiers came back from the Civil War to Erie, Kansas, they had a big town celebration, and the only thing they had to cook for that many people was beans. So they cooked 1,200 or kettle pots and eat beans. And there was, I think there was like, if I had to guess, there's probably about 2,000 to 3,000 people there. But they shut off all of Main Street. And you go through and eat beans. But the people that have played this town festival is like the Kentucky Headhunters, Tim McGraw, Sarah Evans, and a bunch of other people. And so it was cool to be a part of that thing that has, been going on for so long, and it benefits. They also donate a bunch of money to veterans. And the people that show up, the town was cool, awesome. And so that was just cool, and that always sticks with me. I don't know why, but I just thought it was awesome.
Oh. Did you get to meet any of the big names? Did you get to shake their hand or anything?
No, this was like we played that year, but in the years past.
Oh, in the past,
this was like Tim McGraw played it before he became Tim McGraw.
Okay, but I think the burning question here that I need to ask is, did you have the beans?
I didn't have any. I didn't have any.
Gotta
I don't
back.
know why. They took us on a little golf or like a side by side and gave us a tour of everything. And he was like, "Yeah, the beans aren't done yet." And I was like, "Oh, all right." And I never went back and got
You're
it.
gonna have to go back.
My question, Tony,
I
is what
know.
was it like playing with
Yes.
that many horn players out in the audience? Because, you know, beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe another
couldn't
story
hear
for
'em.
another time. Because we've got a question
Too
for
far.
Shelby. Shelby,
Too
you're
far.
next. The dream artist to share a stage with.
Ooh. Man. Now I'm like Tony, taking my time thinking. Gosh. It would probably have to be Lainey Wilson
Ooh.
or Ella Langley, I
Ooh.
would say.
Do you think you'd do a duet, or do you think it would be kind of like I don't know, sharing the stage kind of a thing?
Oh man, whatever they'd allow me to do, I think. You know, the thing that I love them for different reasons. So Lainey Wilson, what I love is her showmanship, like the way that she engages with the crowd, her entire production out of this world. Ella Langley, what I love about her is she has said, I will never play with backing tracks. I will never have gates. It's going to be a live performance. If I'm off that day, I'm off that day. But they paid a ticket to hear a live singer, and that's what I'm going to do. I just think that's so cool. So
Amen to
yeah,
that.
either of them that'd be super, super cool.
Well, real good. Tony, song you wish you'd written.
Coming in with the tough ones today there, Tom.
There's no wrong answer, by the way. No wrong answers.
Probably Much Too Young to Be This Damn Old by Garth Brooks. I love that song.
Can you hum a few bars for us? Oh no, never mind. I don't want to. Never. I don't want to get hit with a lawsuit or copyright.
Yeah, yeah. This will get taken down if I do that.
Real good. What's the story behind it, though?
Behind the song?
Yeah, I mean, why is it that is the one that you wish you'd written?
It's kind of the first one that popped into mind, but for me, it's like one of my top 10 favorite songs. Mostly just like nostalgia wise, like when you were in the car when I was a little kid, you know, Garth would pop on, and there's like, you know, those songs that the first chord you hear, like when he plays that chord progression through the first time, and then all of a sudden the fiddle comes in with and I don't know why, I thought it's a great song, and the lyrics are so good. And he mentions Chris Ledoux, which is a plus in my book. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I just really like that song. I think it's very well written. And I always think I always think it's fascinating when like George Strait has wrote like 2 of his songs that out of the thousands he's put out. Garth Brooks, that was the only song when he came in Nashville that he wrote. And then after that, he started having songwriters, and it's always amazed me that people like Garth Brooks that wrote Much Too Young stopped writing their songs by themselves, and they have these songwriters that come in. It's like, why don't you keep writing and keep doing that type of thing? And it's becoming more of a thing now where writer like Ella Langley and Lainey Wilson, they still have songwriters, but it's just I like when I think Riley Green is one of the most underrated songwriters out there right now. He writes all of his own songs, and a lot of them on his own. Like to me, another one would be Grandpa's Never Died. I think that's probably one of the most well-written songs in the last 10 years. So yeah.
All right. Okay. Shelby, I've got one more question for you. Your favorite place to write?
Oh, man. It hits me at different times, so I don't know that there's like a favorite place. I will tell you, I am able to write the most when I cut out all the distractions. So, like no phone, no accessing the internet, no music in the background. My music room is pretty cool, so if I had to choose a space, that'd probably be the space. But I'm gonna go with where the Holy Spirit is anointing and I have a good friend there with me. That's going to be my answer.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I want to thank you both for spending a little time with me and HEROSTOCK Nation and telling us a little bit about yourselves and what it is that your music is about, where your head is at with songwriting and just your experiences. It's something that I'm really looking forward to. It's just a couple of weeks away now. HEROSTOCK.org actually has a countdown clock as to when the festival starts. But I'm looking forward to you both taking the stage, and maybe you'll both share that song that you were talking about. I want to go ahead and ask you for any closing thoughts to the HEROSTOCK Nation crowd before we take off. Tony, why don't you go ahead and start?
Get your tickets, come support. It's a great time. Come drink a beer with us.
That's good.
And bring lyrics because they're going to be playing instrumentals.
Yeah.
Shelby, what about you? Any closing thoughts?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that has organized the HEROSTOCK event and been a part of putting it on. Thank you for the honor of being a part of it. For those attending, make sure you get your tickets early. I know that definitely puts the organizers at ease the more tickets that are sold. But just come with an open heart, open mind, and enjoy the pre-party on Friday night, and then come ready to rock on Saturday because we're going to bring it.
Oh, awesome. All right, you too.
Calling all beard lovers, enter the big, beautiful, badass beard battle. It is presented by Doc Goodbeard. Support HEROSTOCK 2026 this August. Join us in Ashland.
HEROSTOCK, August 15th at Country Drive Golf Course in Ashland. Featuring Blackhawk, the Traynr Band, Briella Steiner and the Wicked Ones, Shelby K and the High Class Hillbillies, and more. This is a day dedicated to community and honoring heroes. Free entry for military, veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. Bring your friends and lawn chairs. See more than 75 vendors and enjoy the music. Tickets and info at HEROSTOCK.org.
To add to the pre-party itself, $10 at the door gets you in. If you're a veteran, first responder, Gold Star family member, there's no cost to you. There are supposed to be over 75 resource booths. We didn't really talk too much about that, but we also got word that Bravo Zulu is coming back. They're going to be diving from the sky.
Nice.
We've got so many great things planned for all ages. HEROSTOCK is more than just a music festival. It's a weekend that brings together these individuals, our heroes, veterans, first responders, families. Music is at the heart of it all. And we hope that you'll connect with the people that are there. It happens. It's just naturally occurring kind of a thing. When you show up, it's kind of like all of a sudden you feel like, wow, this is really relaxing. It's really cool. There's also the big, beautiful, badass beard competition, and it's open to everyone. Yes, I do mean everyone. So if you have a beard or if you don't have a beard, check out Doc Goodbeard's contest. And of course, the headline act is Blackhawk. You can get everything over at HEROSTOCK.org. Thanks again for hanging in there with me, you guys, and for those out in the HEROSTOCK Nation podcast land. We'll see you next time. Matt Jones will be with me on stage when we see you all at HEROSTOCK over at the Roundtable Live, which is the Writers Round, and we'll hope to see you there. So until then, Tom Lamog signing off from the Roundtable where Heroes Talk. We'll see you next time, everyone.
Wasn't supposed to be nothing that I'd call home, to tell my mama that I ain't gonna be alone. Been working on college, now I'm picking this guitar, but we fell for each other one night at that bar. Maybe we took it too far. Sometimes forever ain't always meant to be, kinda like that summer, oh, you and me. Maybe together ain't nothing but
dream. A love's meant for leaving, it's bittersweet. Like those fall time leaves. I couldn't help but say that I want you to stay, but we both know it doesn't matter anyways. 'Cause you're off for better, and I'm stuck in this town. You're meant for flight, and I'm meant to stick around. With both feet on the ground. Sometimes forever ain't always meant to be. Kinda like that summer, oh, you and me. Maybe together ain't nothing but a dream. Our love's meant for leaving, it's bittersweet. Like those fall time leaves. Like those fall time leaves. Waking up today, still wishing you stayed. But God only knows, maybe you'll come back someday. Sometimes forever ain't always meant to be. Kinda like that summer, oh, you and me. Maybe together ain't nothing but a dream. A love's meant for leaving, it's bittersweet. Like those fall time leaves. Like those fall time leaves.